We see this week's Seder talks about a very lot of inyonim, very lot of lechaveroi, about stocker, about chesed, evet ivri, evet knani. Guy takes money from the other guy. He mustn't have ribis and no shoichat. Whatever we see in this week's Seder, Tzar Balachaim. Plenty of things we see in this week's Seder. One very important nukuda is about if our friend cries, how much we are mechuyev to help him. Helping doesn't mean that we have to help him with money matters. Helping doesn't mean we have to help him with giving him things which we don't have. Helping can also be when you sit next to him and you listen to him. You listen to his problem. You sit next to him, or you call him up on the phone, or you tell him, I heard that you want me to help you, or you start schmoozing to him on the phone, and you hear from when you're talking to him, he's going through a hard time. He's going through a hard time. He has problems in his house. He has problems with his children. He has problems with shidduchim. He has problems where he lives. He has problems daily life. And each one of us, we do have the koiches to help him. We could tell him a good word. We could tell him something which is mechazik him. We could tell him, don't worry. We could be menachem him. For example, someone lahavdil elef avdoleh, someone goes to be menachem avelim. He goes to be menachem over the guy, and this person sits there, he's sitting shiva. There's a terrible tragedy, whatever happened, and he sits next to him. He can't even be menachem him because he doesn't know what to say. But the etzem inyan of sitting next to him, even if he keeps his mouth shut, it's also a big inyan of being menachem ovel. For example, Rav Shach once came to be menachem ovel, a Rav Mibrisk, the Brisker Rov. Rav Shach came to be menachem ovel him. And the locha is, the sound who sits shiva, he can't open his mouth because his mouth is closed. The one who comes to be menachem over him starts talking to him. But the Pshach said, woman, how can I talk to him? He's got lador. And I can't open my mouth in front of him. So each one, the Pshach came to be menachem over Harav Mibrisk, the Britzkerov, and he sat next to him, and he sat opposite him for a long time. And they just sat, each one sat against the other one. The Rav Mibrisk couldn't open his mouth because he's in an oval. Rav Shach couldn't open his mouth because he said, I'm not going to open my mouth in front of the Kodelador. But he just sat there. That after a few minutes, a good few minutes, he got up, shook his head, and he said, Hamok Yimach, and he walked out. What did he say? He said nothing. But always, in this inyonim of being Menachem Oval, for example, you go to you come to him, you show your face, even if you say nothing. I once had a neighbor, Rav Steinman, even if someone comes to be Mevaka Choyle, the other guy, and the other person, and the Choyle is sleeping, and you come to him, and you don't say, you can't say nothing to him, he's sleeping. And the person is sleeping, but you came to visit him, and then later on you tell him on the phone, I came to visit you last night. You were sleeping. Oh, so kind of you. You came to see me. That alone is called Bikacholim, even though he said nothing to him. Because the etzem inyan that the person knows he came to him, that is called, it makes him feel good in the heart. When a person has a problem, and a person needs help, and a person needs a divrei chizuk, person needs someone to sit next to him, to cuddle him, love davka to cuddle him, and love davka to hold his hand. Even if you talk to him or schmooze to him, or go for a walk with him, or take him out to a restaurant and sit next to him and listen what he has to say, anything like that, ain't mitzvah, there's no mitzvah bigger than that. This week's Seder says someone comes to the Yid and he tells him, can you do me a favor? I need $100 from you. I need $1,000 from you. I need halvor from you. And he gives him a mashkin, a blanket, a quilt, an electric quilt, which you plug it in the electricity and it makes the quilt warm. It doesn't cost 5 pennies or 5 dimes or half a dollar. It costs money. And he knocks on the door and he tells Hetzachain, I need halvor from you $1,000, $500. What will you give me in the Bemkom the halvor? I'll give you a mashkin. What's the mashkin? I'll give you an electric blanket. Oh, electric blanket? All right, I'll take it. Comes to the night and the guy's cold. Knocks on the door again. He tells the guy, Hetzachain, I'm very cold. I don't have a blanket. He's mechuyev to give him the blanket. The guy will tell you, I gave you halvor, smach the blanket. Doesn't help anything. והויה כי יצעק אליי ושמעתי כחודד עוני. אם חובל תחבול סמת רעך, אז בואי השמש תשבנו לוי, כי סוסרוי לבדו היא סמלוסי לאוירוי, במי ישכב והויה כי יצעק אליי ושמעתי כחודד עוני. Klioka says, if this other guy cries, he cries for his matzav. And he says, the other guy, listen, you have to help me. I'm not talking about the mitzvahs, the guy cannot help him. I'm talking about the guy can, yes, help him. Love davka with kesef, also with divi chizuk, also with a phone call, or anything to just comfort him. To tell the guy, I'm listening to you. Tell me your problem. Daga belev ish, yasichena la'acherim. Even though the guy cannot help you, but listen to the other guy. Open your ears and listen to his problem. He wants to tell you something. Listen to him. Even though you cannot help him, but comfort him. Tell him a good word. Tell him a divrei chizuk. Tell him a story. Tell him a divrei Torah. Tell him, yes, I've heard of this problem before. I'm sure you do this and anything, whatever you do, give him an answer. The second you help him, the second you listen to him, so if you delve into Hashem, Hashem will help you. Because if you tell the guy, I don't hear this problem again, leave me alone. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, leave me alone. Don't daven to me, leave me alone also. You daven the same tefillah 1,000 times a day. 3 times a day you daven the same tefillah. I can say the same thing to you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Everything's midah connected midah. Just like you see, Mitzrayim was midah connected midah. Our whole life is based on midah connected midah. I'm not saying a guy cannot help. If a guy cannot help, a guy's potter from helping. I'm talking about the people which can help. They've got the capability of helping. Helping with money, helping with a good word, helping with the divrei Torah, helping with to listen to the other guy's problem. And not tell the other guy in the face, shut your mouth or leave me alone. Or you put a big notice on the door, I'm not available now. I haven't got time for you. Our whole life is based on helping the other guy. I want to tell you a story. The Beis Yosef had a Maggid. A Malach came to him every night and he told him, learn Mishnayos, and learn whatever you learned, and learn. Once on Simchas Torah, the Beis Yosef was very ill. And the Malach came to him and told him, I want to tell you, the reason why HaKadosh Baruch Hu made you get better is not because you wrote Shulchan Aruch. The Beis Yosef wrote Shulchan Aruch, Arba Chelkei Shulchan Aruch. Torah Chaim, Parshet Mishpotim, Eliezer, and Yoredeya, and Beis Yosef. No, you didn't get better because you wrote the Shulchan Aruch. The reason why HaKadosh Baruch Hu made you get better, because once a lifetime you did a favor for a Yid. Once in your lifetime you did a favor for a Yid. See what that means? You can have a look at Magid Bishon and brings it down in the, tell you exactly where it is. Magid Bishon brings it down in Yeshaya Perek Membeis. You can have a look over there. He brings down this word that he told them the reason why you get better is not because you're Shulchan Aruch. Very nice, you're Shulchan Aruch. It's wonderful. You get 5 stars. No, you get better because once you saw a Yid which is either had a problem and you helped him. Our whole life is based on this Indian with Shemati Kichodon Oli. Did you see a Yid has a problem? You see a Yid goes through a Schwierigkeit. You see a Yid he goes through a hard time. If it's because of his children, or it's because of Chiduch Yelodim, or Shiduchim, or illness, or he's not well, his wife's not well, he hasn't got a house, he hasn't got money, he can't manage. He sits in the corner and he cries. We find people like this day in and day out. And you go up to the person and you tell him, what can I help you? Even if I can't help you, tell me your problem. Maybe I can tell you an answer. Maybe I could be meyayitz to you. Maybe I could tell you who to talk to. It's all our life is the same thing. We all go through the same life. We all came from diapers and we live 120 years and we go upstairs. The shaila is, what do we do in this time? Could we help? Do we have a capability of helping? Every single guy in the world has got koiches and siyat d'shmaya to help the other person if he wants. We're all going through we're all in the same boat. We're all traveling from one part of the world to the other part of the world. We all need, and we all get, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu helps every single Yid. Be'ezat Hashem. And we could always daven. All of us daven. Be'ezat Hashem. It doesn't matter how we daven. Echad amar be'echad amamit. U'bevad she'yechaven es libo l'shamayim. But we all have a koiches and a capability, Be'ezat Hashem, of facing HaKadosh Baruch Hu 3 times a day, or even in the middle of the day, wherever we do, wherever we go, wherever we walk, wherever we see, whatever we do for our life, we all have got koiches, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu always listens to us, and we can always daven, and ask, and beg, and say Tehillim, and say Bakosha, to Melech Malchei Amlochem HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which has his ears open 24 hours a day. That's what says, one of the Nekudos says in this week's Seder, that Kol Amona V'Yosoim, Lo Yisa'anu, and Rashi brings down, there's Lav Dafke or Amona V'Yosoim, Hu Adin L'Chol Odom. Any person which has a problem, try and help him. Go in his shoes, and if you cannot go in his shoes, at least let him know that you want to help him. And even if you don't tell him that you want to help him, because the other guy will think that you want to chaper him, you want to be mitzvah him, to daven for him. We can all daven for the other person. And Espalel ba'at chaveroi, v'tzorech lo isetov v'neret chila. We all need siyat d'shmaya. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help all of us. We'll all be benched with a wonderful chodesh. Chodesh Ador, Ani Hashem roifecho. Ador ein dovoro. Mishunichnas Ador marbe besimcha mazel dogim. We come to the light of Purim Bezat Hashem. It's all simchas, all nachas, and it's all siyat d'shmaya. And our chodoshim is based on HaKadosh Baruch Hu helps every single Yid in the world. Homan or Rosho. HaKadosh Baruch Hu was bought Gzeroiso from Homan or Rosho, but we all zoicher through the chesed, through the chasodim gdolim berubim, through davening, through helping every Yid and the other Yid. That's v'shloach monos ish l're'eyu matonis levyoinim. To have our friends in mind, not to forget the miskein, not to forget the nebuch, not only to think of ourselves, to think about other people also. Because we think about other people, Kadosh Baruch Hu will help all of us. We'll all be benched with a wonderful chodesh and a wonderful Shabbos. We'll be zocher sein, ta'avichos yomim v'shonim, And Kodesh Baruch Hu will help every single Yid B'ezrat Hashem. Whatever we need, we'll be Zocher Zayin to help every Yid B'ezrat Hashem. We'll be Zocher Zayin that everything should go well with all of us, with our family, with our children. Kol Tuv, good Shabbos.